Hey there, guys. I am the Thefloorhugger. I'm going to try something new this upcoming year, 2022. And this is it. I spent some time making it. Yes, I did make it myself. That's why it's a little janky. The hair and clothes are made by somebody else. If I remember, I will link them. But I made my own VTuber model because sometimes, you don't want to be on camera, but you want to stream and hang out. So we're going to try this for a bit. And I figured what better way to debut this new VTuber model than on my yearly wrap up. I didn't do one last year, but I'm doing it this year. 2021 has been an interesting year. Not great, not awful, but it could have been better, like all of us know. 2021, 2020 it's whatever. How's your guys' year? Let me know in the comment section below. But we're gonna get started on, some games I played, my top five. We're gonna do top five yeses, top five nopes, top five okays, and I'm gonna start off with replays that I did. So my first replay that I did was Rise of Tomb Raider. I played it twice in 1 year and then started this year finishing my PlayStation version. I played it twice on PC for Xbox, and then I got it on Steam. I still have to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I'm going to hope to get to that this year. And I finished playing my PlayStation version, although I still have to go back and play the PlayStation version because I did not finish the DLC. I think Steam was the only one I finished the DLC on. I'm not 100% sure. I think so. I don't know. What else did I replay? Katamari Damacy I replayed because that came on Game Pass, and that game is always fun to play. I also replayed Destroy All Humans. That came on Game Pass as well. That was a good time. I had so much fun playing that. God, so many good games came out this year, but I feel like I didn't play a lot of the games that came out this year. If you know what I mean? Does that sound crazy? I think that sounds a little crazy. Alright, so now that you've heard my replays, let's get into the okay games, and then we'll see where we go from there. Played quite a few games. I think I played, at the time of recording this, at least 45 games this year, start to finish. And I gotta think, being the head reviewer at level 1, because that allowed me to it forced me to finish a lot of games that I may not have finished. So some okay games that I played this year were Unto the End. It's a side-scrolling, almost Soulsborne-like game, kind of. It's really fun, but it was just okay because maybe it's because I didn't get the story, or it's just because the combat was, to me, extra hard, and I think that's what she said. But I think Baron J67 from level 1 also said the same thing. The combat is a little more difficult than I was expecting, but it's still an okay game. The other one was West of Dead, which it's beautiful, it's graphically beautiful. I just can't play roguelikes anymore, and that's where it kind of fell apart for me. It's not a bad thing, it's just I can't play roguelikes anymore. Back 4 Blood. I did a review on Back 4 Blood for level 1 gaming. I feel like I need to do a re-review of that game because I have come to dislike that game. I played it by myself for 4 days because we got it early on the early access, and I met some cool people. But then it came out, and the issues I had with it when we played it early still were there. The only thing that made it fun was I got to play with friends once it came out fully, which, thank God, because that game is, I don't know, I will go back to it once the DLC comes out, because you get it for free in the Ultimate Edition, but I don't honestly know if I can score the game the same way I did now. Because once we finished the story, we never went back to it, me and my friends. The next game, which it kind of hurts me to put this one here, but just for the weirdness sake of the game, I have to, is Call of the Sea. It was on Game Pass. A lot of these games you're going to realize were either given to us for review or from Game Pass, because Game Pass saves me so much money. Call of the Sea was a story about a wife trying to find her missing husband, but she's sick, and then it kind of breaks down into this weird aquatic Atlantean thing, and there's 2 endings to it. I quite enjoyed it for a bit, and then I'm like, something felt like it was missing in the middle of the story, like how we got there. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but it was quick. Like, I think it took me 8 hours to get 100% of the achievements, I think. I don't know, but it's definitely worth playing. Just like this next one, which is my last OK game, which is Haven. Haven is a local co-op. You can play it with somebody, and it's the two lovers that are set in a world where they're not supposed to be together because it goes against the matchmaker. So they leave onto this new world, and they have to survive in this new world with the looming threat that they may be found by the people they're trying to escape. It's a decent game, not my favorite, but I did like the really cool mechanics, and there you can cook in the game. I know that's not a lot for most people, but I like a game where you can cook or hunt or fish. Y'all tell me what you think of these rambly videos. This is just me reading. Obviously you can see me looking down and reading what I have, but let me know what you think of these rambly videos. Do you want some more of these in the next year where everything is not just a thought out script where I just go off the top of my head? Let me know. Alright, so we're gonna get into the no's and then the yeses, which these no's, I have a feeling some of you guys are gonna agree, and if not, let me know in the comment section below. My first no is Code Vein. Now, I like Soulsborne games on PC. You know, sometimes I might put a trainer or two on. It is what it is. But Code Vein was broken on PC. I don't know what happened to half of the cutscenes that my character was in. There was like the boss or the character where there would be doubles or triples of them. The boss attacks felt weirdly telegraphed, or not telegraphed, I mean, because telegraphed means you can see it coming, kind of like Souls. It just felt like everything was unfair, and that final boss fight was ridiculous. And I had to do it twice because the game glitched out at the end. I don't know why. But Code Vein, I had so much high hopes for you because you got delayed twice, and you ended up not being... Thank God it was on Game Pass and I didn't buy it. You ended up not being a good Soulsborne, in my opinion at least. The next game, Mistover, I hope that's how you say it. Just wasn't a fan of it. Maybe it kind of reminded me of Darkest Dungeons or Vambrace Cold Soul. I like that style of game, but this one, I just couldn't get behind it. I don't know why. It is what it is. The next one, The Ascent. Now, The Ascent was a great game world. It's broken on PC though. I couldn't do multiplayer. It just wouldn't set it up. And when it did set it up, it almost deleted thank God I read somebody, their struggles with it. It deleted their main character because you have to make 2 characters so you can play multiplayer. I just couldn't get it to work any other time. There was a lot of things not showing up, not rendering in, load. Oh my god, the load time took forever. I couldn't play with people on console even though it said it was crossplay. I had such high hopes, and it's such a beautiful game. Also my final mission, my final side quest mission that would have given me 100%, it bugged out and said I didn't collect it and that the person wasn't there. So I couldn't even finish the game properly. I finished the main story, not all the side quests, so that was another annoying thing. Gensho Skydrift. It's a little witch game where one of the witches, it's a racing game. One of the witches is your little surfboard that you stand on, and I don't know, I think we got the code like accidentally almost. I think Fame might have requested it accidentally, and yeah, I had 2 days to review it, and I hated every second of it because I'm like, this is not even a good racing game, like a good shell of a racing game. The article is somewhere on Level 1 Gaming. Go read it because it's the main selling point, and this is never good. The main selling point was by a creator of Mario Kart, and that could literally mean anything because thousands of people have worked on Mario Kart games. So that's never a good selling point. And the last Nope game for me was Foreclosed. It was actually the first review I've done where I did not finish the game because I hated the game so much. And I was so excited for this game. I had pulled up the promotional material. I was excited for it. I was looking at trailers. And then once the game came out, I'm like, no. Oh no, this is bad. And it's bad. Go watch a review of it. Go see some gameplay of it. I mean, you're watching it right now. You guys think I'm crazy. There's something about no ADSing, which fine, but the clunky controls, the weird ass camera angles, the fact that you have to, if you get caught in a certain area, it doesn't allow you to quick save, so you might go back 15 to 20 minutes of work. Yeah. I don't know what was wrong with Foreclosed. I don't know if the team just didn't have the time or they got some feature bloat, but that game really broke my heart to say it was awful. Probably the worst game I've played this year. And now, to the much awaited, anticipated, yes, categories, games that I absolutely loved. And this was probably the hardest time I've had to make this list, because this year, thank you to Game Pass, not being paid or sponsored or anything, just thank you to Game Pass for introducing so many great games. This was hard. And this was even harder because I had to also, there's a bunch of games that I have started, like Spiritfarer, that I haven't finished yet. So they'll probably be on next year's list, to be honest, unless something really blows me out of the water. And I also, like I said, played a bunch of games that weren't released this year, but I got to play from one situation or another. And the first game that I wasn't released this year that I got to play and I fell in love with was Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order is so dang good. And I know it's Soulsborne. I like Soulsborns, I've already said this. It just took me to a new spot. I like Star Wars games, not as much as Johnny Man. He made a whole video on Star Wars Eclipse on the Level 1 gaming channel. But I do play the Star Wars MMO by BioWare. I play a lot of the Star Wars games. I've even played the Star Wars Lego games, and I've done a retrospective on this channel about Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, PlayStation 2 game. I loved Jedi Fallen Order. It was so good, and I mean, I can't wait to see what they do for the second one, because I'm like, where did they go with the second sister? I know if you never see them fully die in front of your eyes, doesn't mean they're dead. I'm looking at Marvel with Hela here. I just love it. Tell me what you guys thought. Have you played Fallen Order? Because I absolutely loved that game. It was so beautiful. I have so many screenshots. I just can't get over how beautiful it was. My second game. I played this game fully on stream, which you can follow me on twitch.tv/Thefloorhugger. I'm going to be streaming more this coming year. I haven't streamed since one of my close friends and host of Cogs in the Machine, is a show I do on Level 1 Gaming, passed away. And just as I was getting ready to start streaming again, a member of our team passed away as well, Demigod Reviews. So it's been kind of like one shit show after the other. So I'm hoping 2022 is going to chill on people passing away. I can't really handle that right now. So, but yes, I streamed this game in its entirety, and It Takes Two I streamed it with Fame. We didn't get codes, but Fame bought it, and because of the friend code, I played with him, and I played the wife, he played the husband, and it was just so much fun. I think we're going to do a replay of it on PC, hopefully, because we played it on PlayStation, and now that EA game through Game Pass, EA Play, I'm hoping we'll do another round of it, because I really did enjoy that game. That game is so wholesome and so good. And then once you get past like the cool mini games and stuff, which there's tons of mini games, the story really kind of tugs at your heartstrings and makes you like, oh, this is fun, but you're actually doing something and actually learning something. I don't know, I just felt it. It was so good. This was another game that was on Game Pass. I just realized I moved my head a lot. Dang. Was Observation. It is a cosmic horror type of game. It is so detailed, so well done, and I kind of guess what is going on. It sets it up perfectly for uh, a second game, which I think it needs, but it's something, something is wrong, something doesn't quite feel right, and you're alone with an AI, and the people you meet, I think there's only like one or two people that you meet, they don't survive very long. If you've played Deliver Us the Moon, which I think I've also reviewed as well. Yes, I have reviewed Deliver Us the Moon. If you've played that, kind of that same setting, but your companion is a robot that is also the ship. Kind of like 2001 A Space Odyssey. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but if that's what I think that's what I'm thinking. This next game was kind of a surprise for me, honestly, because I just finished it last week at the time of recording this, and that was Project Wingman. I haven't played a flight sim. Now, I've played tons of flight sim, Microsoft Flight Sim, but I haven't played a combat flight sim, especially like an indie one, in a very, very long time. I haven't played Ace Combat in forever either. And I actually love the game. It is beautiful. And it is kind of hard not to keep replaying it. I think it would be great with a multiplayer, but then I don't know how that would exactly work and all that. But there's a conquest mode where you have to conquer a landmass, and you can buy new pilots, new ships, or I guess new planes. Oh yeah, there's some warships you can buy, and new jets and all that. And then you can go through the story mode, which is really like actually cool, and there's some decent boss fights that are actually challenging. And I played on easy or the lowest normal difficulty, whatever, because I'm like, I don't play this. And it's so good that I'm recommending you guys play it, because I also have motion sickness. I can't play Mirror's Edge. It's taken me since Mirror's Edge has come out to even get through the first chapter. I have to play 20 minutes at a time, and I didn't get any motion sickness playing Project Wingman. I get motion sick playing GTA sometimes. Like, the game that doesn't give you motion sickness, I get sick on it sometimes, and I don't know why, but go play this game, please. It's so good, and it's on Game Pass right now. And I mean, now I have to get to the last game, and this is hard because, like I said, 45 games, and I have to pick 5 good ones, or 5 ones that blew me out of the water when I had so many that were so good. It kind of breaks my heart. But if you guys ever want me to go through, like, maybe if you guys like this video, I will give you the full breakdown of what I played last year, how many hours it took me, or something like that. I can do a video like that. Like I said, if you guys like these more we've developed a small accent. If you like this not scripted kind of video, let me know, because I am down to make some more of these. And if you like my little VTuber, let me know if you want to see anything different, if you want her to change. I don't even have a full name for her yet. I just call her Hugs too. So anything you think of, let me know. But let me stop delaying and get to the final game. My top favorite game that I have played this year, that I frequently go back to, that people that know me are not surprised at all, and I even did a review on this, was Chernobylite. I love Chernobylite. It was not the game I thought it was going to be. I'm like, oh, this is like a Stalker clone. It's in the Stalker family, technically. It's not made by the same people, but it's in that same mindset and mentality and stuff. But it is so much more. There's base building, there's recruiting, there's maintaining relationships. In Stalker, it's mainly you and yourself. You yourself and you. You do get friends and stuff, whatever, but yeah, I had so much fun playing Chernobylite, and go check out my review on it. I really recommend that game. I know it's on consoles now as well. Go play Chernobylite. And while you're at it, let me know what you guys thought of this video. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to the most next year. I can already tell you, the game that I'm actually like hyped for, aside from some of the stuff I talked about on Level 1's when we did the wrap up for the Game Awards of what we saw, is Stalker 2, because obviously I am gonna try to finish the other two, because I did play Shadow of Chernobyl, so I'm gonna try to finish the other two before Stalker comes out in April. It's gonna be a feat. And is Bayonetta coming out in 2022? I can't remember, but really just Stalker, because I've also forgotten so much that's come out. And I've talked about it on last week's Happy Hour, or not last week, Happy Hour level 5, and the same day when I did Take 2. So I talked about some of the games I'm looking forward to, some other things I've played. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And again, we have time before the year's end. If you want me to go through every single game I've played and all that, let me know in the comments section below. You guys are awesome. Thank you for listening to my rambling for like 20 minutes. You guys are awesome. I don't know what to do. I don't know how I deserved you, but let's look forward to next year. I already got some cool reviews and retrospectives in the works. There's going to be some reviews coming from level 1, because, you know, I make a video at the same time. And I'm going to try to do, you know, some more of these off the cuff, just fly by the seat of my pants videos. Let me know if you like them and all that. I'm self-conscious. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.